All right. So my name's Ben Weinberg. I'm the president of tag4life, where we help pay for medical IDs for medically vulnerable people. And I have one of our clients, one of our users here, Estella Parker. And Estella, I'd like to talk a little bit about your journey and your use of tag4life to help get your medical ID.
Great. Thanks, Ben.
My pleasure. So let's start out with your journey to this and how you heard about us.
Well, I was diagnosed with liver cancer January of 2021, and consequently, I I had a liver transplant March of 2022. So thankfully, I am post-transplant at 19 months. So I am I I had it done at Mayo Clinic, and Mayo Clinic in Arizona is amazing. So
Mhm.
kudos to them, and they saved my life.
And let me quick interrupt. If I remember, your transplant was in between my two.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
it
So that's
was.
how we met each other.
Yes, we met each other in Arizona, and struggling the same way. But as you know, Mayo Clinic took care of us very well. Um, I heard about tag4life uh, from Mayo Clinic's support group. They have a liver support group, which is a support group for pre and post transplant individuals. And I hooked up with the support group before my transplant and continue to attend when I can post transplant. But it's amazing. You get lots of information and help. But that's where I heard for tag4life, and I I heard about it, and I hadn't gotten a medical ID. Had thought about it. I have stayed home, so I haven't traveled at all. Stayed home for about 20 months, 19 months now. So I feel better. I feel good. So we're considering traveling, and then this tag4life came up because it's a newer organization, isn't it, Ben?
Yes, absolutely. We just started about 6 months ago.
Yes. So I heard about it and I thought, well, wow, it kind of encouraged me to think about it and to decide, if I do get in a situation where I need medical help, then how will the emergency people, know what my issues are, you know? So I decided to take advantage of the situation.
Yeah. Part of what we all talk about at tag4life is this idea that once you're healed from your major medical issue, heal as much as you can heal, um, the responsibility for your health kind of transfers to you, right?
Yeah.
And the question is, how do you prepare for living your life? It's not that you don't want to take risks, it's that you want to prepare for those risks. So that's part of what we do, is help people do that. So what was the ordering process like when you got your ID?
Well, it was pretty easy. Uh, I received an email and I accessed a coupon code, and it, you know, tag4life was offering $50 off of the cost of a medical ID through Medic Alert. So I went and got my code. I went to the Medic Alert website and selected an item, and I have it right here.
Oh,
It's
great.
just a basic, I don't know if you can see it.
Yep, I see. We can see
It's
it.
okay. It's just a bracelet, which, I wanted something simple, no nonsense. And I love it because it has that I had a liver transplant, the information that I had a liver transplant, that I'm on immunosuppressants, which is critical when somebody is in a medical emergency. It has my insurance information. Um, my medical insurance ID number and the phone number. So my husband appreciates it because, he doesn't really have to carry it around. He does anyway, but it's on my bracelet, which I will wear whenever I'm out somewhere. So, and I did call Medical Alert, and the process was very, very smooth, and the $50 was applied immediately. No issues at all. I had no issues.
And they were very helpful, right? They're
Oh,
a good staff of people there that kind of, that's what.
very, very nice, very professional, very helpful.
That's
Yes.
great. So I assume you'd recommend using tag4life again at some point to somebody if they were looking for a bracelet like you were?
Definitely. I didn't realize it, but it does give me peace of mind. It gives me peace of mind. It gives my husband peace of mind, knowing that the information is right there. It's on your wrist.
Absolutely. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. I'm going to sum it up as asking you, is there anything else you want to tell people if they're considering getting a medical ID or even just getting some assistance with their medical ID?
I just to reiterate, because I've already mentioned that it's so important that medical teams, that if you're an emergency, that you have that information available. After my transplant, I was wondering, well, how do I keep all this information that I need in case something happens? My emergency medical phone number, my insurance company ID number, my ID number for medical insurance. How do I keep that so that somebody will know it, so that I will remember where it's at? Well, it's all in one place on my wrist, and it gives me peace of mind. And again, just to mention my husband again, he says, well, yeah, it's right here. I don't have to worry about it. So a peace of mind. I would describe the whole experience is it gave me peace of mind, and thank you, tag4life, for assisting me with the purchase.
Well, you're very welcome. I think you bring up a really good point too, which is these products aren't just for you, for the person who's medically vulnerable. There are people in your life that appreciate it as well. Other people
Right.
that have help take care of you. We call them obviously caretakers. That's kind of the code word. But you bring up a really good point that wasn't really part of our original conversation, which is it's important to them too. So
Yes.
I wanted to thank you. And I wanted to say, anybody out there who's interested in getting the help of tag4life with paying for a medical ID product, if you are medically vulnerable, please go to our website, tag4life.org. Remember, at tag4life, we're saving one life, yours. Thank you, Estella. I really appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
And I look forward to seeing you in the support group in a couple of days.
Thanks, Ben.
At tag4life, we shine a powerful light on medically vulnerable people who, for whatever reason, can't speak for themselves. We do this by helping to cover the cost of their medical IDs, no questions asked. So how can you help? Go to tag4life.org or open the camera app on your smartphone and click on the QR code to get to our homepage. Then click on the Donate button to contribute to our cause. Thanks so much for your support.